paralysis and analysis. Oh shit, now it's starting to zoom in again. I was hoping to avoid that bullshit actually. I'm gonna check if it starts zooming in again. If it doesn't start to zoom in again, I might have to scrap this very first shot thing. Okay, it does still do that bullshit. I'm gonna have to remove the battery pack and then install it again because that usually fixes it. And I know that might end the recording, but I don't care if it does or not because it's just usually I figured out that usually it's the battery that causes it to happen. Was this so hot to do now? All of a sudden, there we go. And then insert battery pack again. And that should fix it. Probably. That should probably fix it, I hope. Usually it does, otherwise I'm gonna have to turn it off and fix it that way. But I mean, it should be otherwise fine like this, I think. I'm gonna have to wait just a bit again. We're gonna continue on actually where we left off there. Let me do were 2 saves that got really close. The one there were like an autosave that got really close to when that thing happened, you know. But yeah, we ran out of time. I had like 2 minutes left when I, you know, the thing. And in the police station there, I've actually made another save there. In the secret room, I actually made a 6th save to delete my first save. Or the hardcore, and I'm still stuck on the William boss. Stop with that, so yeah. It doesn't seem like it's zooming in now because it's taking very long now for it to zoom in, if that's the case. So it seems to always be the battery that you used to have to adjust in the camera. And I don't know how the fucking battery could cause the... I'm guessing the battery is a bit loose, that the battery is not because the battery is not like it's not, the size on it is not big enough, whatever, on it for it to be, you know. So it's a loose part basically, so it's probably moving around sometimes when you move the camera or whatever sometimes, yeah. Because it's not zooming in now, so I know that one time when I recorded Final Fantasy 13-3, Lightning Returns, which by the way is my favorite of the 3. I know that Lobos hasn't played 13-3. I think he played 13-2 maybe, a little bit. I don't know how far he has gotten now or what game he's on now, because yeah. On 10, you know, of course he beat, you know, of course 10 in a pretty impressive time, you know, something that I haven't done, you know. I mean, I always do things very effectively in 10 often. Because remembering what enemy gives what is a bit annoying, and I want to, you know, max out every stat, you know, and everything. Including luck. It's a bit kind of impossible to get. Like there is like a mix that you can use to get like 99,000 HP, because otherwise you will have to use probably HP plus 30 and stuff that once you start getting high enough on the health table. But anyway, so this should be good probably. I will see if we will need to have the light on or not. So yeah, so Claire assisted. So here you can see I replaced the first file here, and it is because I did change my setup a bit, and I did a couple of tries more with him. I think I got really close at one point, and the thing is, I think that you can defeat him even with low. I wonder how many that is in total. So that is 15. No, it's that's lost for 15. 1, 2. That's an outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 saves there are room for. Okay, so that is actually good to know. The reason why that, of course, is good to know, I want to say that's 16. That might have been after I did the thing, and it might be better to actually load that instead of having wasted an extra, because what if this gives you way worse rank? In the original games, if you save too much, you got crap rank pretty much. And you know, like, I can understand, you know, like, it makes sense when you're playing hardcore mode, but when you're playing normal or the other mode, it doesn't make as much sense. You know, I don't know how the ranking will work in this, because I'm guessing they will count as using special weapons, using the Wesker gun and stuff that, and those, because I mean those new guns are way stronger than the original guns, but then they get better and stuff that, so yeah. So of course we switch it to using this handgun instead, because I think that this handgun is stronger, even though the only thing I have is the reinforced frame and the greatly reduced load time, so I don't know if that makes it stronger. But I also have a feeling that her handgun, used like Chris's, has like more headshot capabilities. So this is of course the special weapon that we got in the cop car, which is really strong, by the way. It has a really big magazine and stuff like that, Increases of course has a higher accuracy. The thing it seems to be is that the Chris gun it has increased accuracy, meaning it has more headshot. It also seems that maybe it settles more quickly. The thing is, when you move and aim, the thing is the cost is big, but for it to turn small, it seems to be faster with that. You'll notice, I don't know, reduce catching when drawing, so I'm guessing it draws faster, like when you actually hit the aim button. So I'm guessing maybe, like imagine if this could be like auto aimed, because the thing is, I believe auto aim is only on the easiest difficulty, because they say there, where do you go? You go here. No, you go to controls, aim assist is on. Even if you have this on, it will be grayed out during high difficulty mode. And this is of course the field of view. You can see that you can gain very close. You can I always change it to being the highest. That was something I did also in the demo. But something I did here was also customize the darkness and stuff like this. So we have a bunch of submachine gun ammo. We have the T-bar handle. We have the stuff, but we have the Zeus key, which we have ended up using. I thought about actually going back now and trying to open the rooms that we haven't opened, like the locked door there, or like the locked door, where's that locked door? Is it on the upper levels? Right, they are on the upper levels, right? So yeah, so these locked doors here, the workers break room, and there's the water injection chamber. Because I mean, like we are currently here. We go through here just. Where is that elevator again? But where the fuck is that elevator? There's the elevator, and the elevator is in the lower section. So basically you go here, you head down here, right? Yeah. And you come out here, and then you go this way, and you take the elevator, and then you end up here, because I want to check those rooms before I find Sherry. Because what if this leads into, saving her in the garbage room leads to a new scenario, and we just go over on the cable car platform, and then you can't return or whatever, and then we miss out on a bunch of stuff. Like, I would rather not have that happen. So we're gonna go and explore. That's what we're gonna be doing. It's still left on the classic audio, right? Yeah, original. I'm eventually gonna do a playthrough with the other music. I am gonna make like the first 2 rounds that we make, because I'm gonna do basically A first with Claire and then Leon B. I hope you unlock Leon B, by the way, that you don't have to finish both with A to unlock the B scenarios. I hope that that's not gonna be the case, because that is why I want to also finish my hardcore run. Also because of the costumes that you unlock with hardcore run. But I wonder how many people are gonna shit the hardcore trophy. I definitely hope that having infinite ammo on with disable trophies basically is what I'm hoping for. Because that would also make it a cheap way to beat the 4 hours thing. And maybe they have balanced it around having like infinite ammo and stuff that maybe that's what it's balanced around. I love this series actually, the fact that you actually, the stuff that you kill here cannot stay dead except for the zombies, of course, unless you headshot them. But yeah. We have of course the machine gun. And we have a bunch of records here of course, so yeah, complete. You can probably only get that with Aid on with Leon then. Although you cannot meet when you do a Claire B campaign in a regional game. Oh, this is alright. I need to call the elevator. My bad. Because we took another way down before, so let's call the elevator. And I mean, we are at 7, right? 7 out of the thing we need. Put the cookie down. Put the cookie down. Okay, so yes, we need to complete the game within 4 hours. Yes, rank that will unlock the bonus and I'm guessing maybe that's from a higher difficulty mode, because otherwise if it's just, although we don't know how hard it's going to be, so 5 out of 7 weapons, so no one of the weapons will be the flamethrower, that's going to be the 6th, and I'm guessing when you fully upgrade the revolver, it turns into a proper So kill 10 enemies with submachine, and we still need to do that. Kill 5 enemies with spark shot, chemical flamethrower, and a mag. And it seems like maybe both characters will get mag. I mean, I don't think both characters get the gear launcher though. I don't think, because she doesn't get the shotgun. So yeah. Of course, I think getting kills with the submachine gun isn't the easiest thing in the world. I mean, you can use full out or you can just do the whole burst fire thing. So we're gonna calm this down again here to get to the water injection chamber. Oh, alright, we cannot do that anymore. Unless we take the thing out. I might have to go and take the thing out. I'm going to test here though. They really had the right key all along. Yes, we did have the right key all along. So what was it that we missed? Gunpowder? Gunpowder? Nothing. Handgun ammo. I mean that's definitely worth getting. And this is yes, Festival Flower. September, so SZF. SZF, that's the code then. Oh, I thought we were gonna open it. Huh? Wait, what the fuck? Really? So I'm guessing this is in the... Well, exactly, so if we go there, we go down here. Where's that safe again? Yes, that's the video player. That's the plug sockets. Where is the safe again? That's the plug socket. That's the typewriter item box. Video player item box. Yeah, I know that. That's the garbage collection thing. Did we already do the thing? No, I know that we didn't do the thing, but where the heck is it? It showed up on the map before, didn't it? Is it all the way over here? Because that's the plugs. There's the video player. Oh right, it's in the control room, which we can reach from here actually. Because we're in the upper section, we can just go up here. No, we can. Yeah, we would need to go over there then and take the middle way. Because we go like you go here. No, not the monitor room. Which way did we go again? To reach it, we went up here. And then you climbed the ladder here. There's a ladder you climbed somewhere. Not that ladder, but there is a ladder that you climb somewhere. Because this is the ladder that you take, so you go from the control platform and stuff like that. So you just need to go up here basically, and then you end up in the control room. So that's the dial lock code. Of course, that's this new I'm curious about this. Where does this go? Does this go back to the police station? This might be the elevator that takes us to the... Oh yeah, this takes us to the place. I'm pretty certain this is the handgun stand. Special weapons case! Oh man, I would have missed it out otherwise. We would have missed it, everyone. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, nice mag. So it's definitely going to be the mag upgrade then to the handgun. So yeah, so far I move that. Because that would then have gone into... Yeah. And this is of course close to where we met him. Oh shit, that was scary. Stars back. Suppress MQ11. Oh really? I mean that is very very good for a submachine gun, really, to be honest. I didn't think it would be something like that. Reduce as recoil muscle rise. That makes it hella more accurate, that makes it kinda like tanks. Okay, so that's all it uses for the stars badge. But wait, if we start heading up here, if we head up the elevator again, like that would of course take us to where Birkin was, or where Birkin used to be, rather. Oh, I want to check out if anything has changed on this side actually, if they would be chic enough to add something here basically that you could shoot maybe. I mean, that to me would make sense if they would put something here that you could shoot, for example. You can see now we're on the other side here, and that's really down there with Birkin. That's where I'm stuck basically on the hardcore run of the game. And I know kind of what I need to do, but I do think the ammo that they give you should be enough to actually clear it. Because otherwise it's just that you don't know when the first encounter is going to be, and you might say, oh, but you're meant to save ammo on hardcore. The thing is, I find that you can actually kill a lot of the zombies and still have quite a lot of ammo, because you can be smart about killing zombies. There are like ways that you can kill them, like you can use your knives are very, very useful. Actually, if you don't use them as a defensive weapons actually deal lower damage than they would normally. So now we can use the thing here, and this permanently opens this. I think. I don't think you need, and I think that was the last use of it maybe even. See, now we have used all the T-bar handle uses and all of that uses, so now we can leave the T-bar handle, we can leave the sauce badge, and now we can get the film developed, hiding place film. So yeah, so that's gonna be fucking amazing. We have a bunch of mixed herb with us, yeah, I'm gonna have